You did what? You met your financial goals in 2023 through business? So you had a target that you wanted to make in 2023 and you met it? I am so super proud of you, boss lady. You did it. You did it. You did it. You did it. Woo-hoo! Now that you've been celebrated, let's 10x your 2023 revenue in 2024. So if you made $100, let's 10x that to 1,000. You made 1,000, let's 10x that to 10,000. You made 10,000, let's 10x that to 100,000. You made 100,000, let's 10x that to 1,000,000. You see where I'm going with this? Keep watching, because today I'm going to show you the exact steps, 4 steps that you need to take to 10x your 2023 revenue in 2024. Let's go, boss lady. Hey, welcome back. It's Angela here, and I help women of faith become successful online entrepreneurs. I literally help you build your profitable online business. And I'm guessing you are still here because you like my proposal for us to 10x our 2023 revenue in 2024. Now, I don't know how you achieve your financial goals in 2023. You may have gone through so much drama and trauma to get it done. Hey, kudos to you for getting it done. But it's a lot when you just kind of shoot in the dark, hit and miss, you grind, you hustle, you bustle, you get up, you spend 14-hour days. That's just a lot of trouble. Yes, you may have made the profits you wanted to make, but the hustle and bustle of it is just so quite unnecessary. Like, you don't need to do it the hard way. There are 4 exact steps that I created that you can take to make your 10x goal move so much smoother and so much faster with so much peace and a lot of productivity. We're going to get into it, I promise. Let's get into these steps. Now, the system I built is called the BMW, not like the car, even though that is a very nice car. One of my best friends drives a BMW and it's noise. But this BMW that I created is called the Business Model Workflow. It's a workflow because it is a system, a 4-step system that you can put in place. And then once you put this system in place, you just rinse and repeat it. It is like a vehicle because it drives you all the way to profits, friend. It drives you all the way to profits. Now, I want you to get ready here because I'm about to dive into what these 4 steps are and how you can implement them. But I want you to implement them in a way that is intentional. In other words, before you even think about putting these steps in action, I want you to have a vision statement about what you want to achieve first. So whatever that number is that I talked about in the intro, you're 10xing that number. So here's what we're going to do right now. I want you to repeat after me. I want you to say, I will 10x my blank revenue in 2024. Yes. Now, whatever that number is, that's the number you're going to focus on when you get ready to put these 4 steps in place. Keep your number in mind. Put it on your mirror, put it on the refrigerator, put it as a screenshot on your phone, because this is the 2024 goal that you are going to actually accomplish. What are we doing, Angela? What are we doing, Angela? We are going to 10x our 2023 revenue in 2024. And here's how. Now, keep in mind that I've already shared the BMW, which is the business model workflow system that I created, is literally going to be the system that you are going to implement and rinse and repeat for your 2024 revenue. Number 1, you are going to educate. Number 2, you're going to lead. Number 3, you're going to sell. And number 4, you're going to support. You're going to accomplish all 4 of these things because that's how we drive our BMW, friend, the business model workflow. You remember that, right? The business model workflow. All right, I'll break down each path of this BMW so that you can get to it. Your online business is an extension of the expertise that you provide. Boss lady, you have expertise in something that people need. And we're going to turn that passion of yours, that expertise of yours, into a successful online business. So the business model workflow is made up of 4 paths: educate, lead, sell, and support. Now, there is lots of information out there. Some people call it a funnel. I don't. I just particularly don't like that word. The difference is, in this BMW, you take your followers all the way through your space so that it focuses on their success, not yours. Most funnels, as you know them, don't have the components to focus on the follower, the person. And if you are a woman of faith business owner, you're not in this just to make money. You're in this because it is your purpose work. It is your passion work. It is the thing that you know God wants you to do to build his kingdom through your profitable business. So that's what makes it different. The BMW is the vehicle that's going to take you all the way to your profits. All the way to your profits. All right. So now I'll share with you the breakdown of each path. First, you educate. Now, you have all this knowledge, right? You have all this expertise, whether it be from training or just your life. Your life is full of so much wisdom and knowledge. That is your expertise. You educate to build curiosity around your area of expertise, around the space that you're creating in your business. Educating others does 2 things. It ignites curiosity for your followers, and it establishes you as an authority in what you're teaching and what you're sharing. So the first path of the BMW is to educate. The second path of the BMW, when we're driving our way to profits, is to lead. Now, for the lead, you're going to lead people to an irresistible offer that you're going to provide for them. Now, this irresistible offer is going to be an offer that you will create for them that is going to allow them to achieve a small win very easily. That is going to introduce you and connect you to your audience in a way that focuses on them. It is something that is irresistible that you're going to provide for them. It can be something free. It could be a low ticket offer, but just give them something to get them started that they can have a small win. And when they have a small win, they'll trust you to help them with bigger wins. Now, the third path of the BMW, while we drive our way to profits, is sale. Now, I had a really big struggle with this third path because I was a teacher for 18 years. And no shade to the teaching industry, but the teaching industry, the education industry, literally teaches teachers to fail. Not to fail as a person, but because of the vein of the industry, we are not taught to be salespersons. Like, I never had to convince somebody to come to my classroom. Like the United States government, by law, you are required and forced to come hear what I have to say, or you're going to jail. So when you teach for 18 years, you're just used to people showing up, whether you're having a good day or a bad day, whether your information is good or not. So being a teacher, I never had to convince anyone, right? Well, when starting a business, I had to retrain my brain to sell. But I think being a teacher and not being a hard salesman was kind of an advantage for me. There is some advantage of being a teacher and not being a hard salesman because I'm not always forcing what I have to offer on people. But I did have to learn how to sell. And in the third path of the BMW, you are literally deciding what you are going to provide or offer to your followers to help them either get past the pain point or experience some kind of goodness in their lives. So whatever it is your expertise is, package it in an offer that helps them. I love the way Mark Cuban says it. Like, I love this. And when I heard him say this on Bloomberg, it became one of the mantras in my business. And that is, selling is not convincing. It's helping. You're genius. You're genius, Mark Cuban. You're genius. Okay, back on track. Now you're packaging your offer to help someone achieve something. Okay. And in the selling process, you're going to take this offer and you're going to be very intentional and specific about the RBAs. The RBAs is what I call the revenue boosting activities. In other words, what are you doing that day to provide, to offer, to sell your product to your followers. And then some would argue that this is not part of a funnel. That's why I don't use a funnel. But in my BMW, my business model workflow system that I created for you, support is so super important in this process. So the support path of the BMW is where you offer continuous and ongoing guidance and assistance for your followers, whether that be walking them through how to effectively put your product in action, whether that be having a listening ear when they really want to use the product that they just spent a lot of money for, but they just don't know where to start because they're stuck in their life. The support path of the BMW is my favorite, because I was a teacher and it's in my nature to nurture, and I really just want you to do the thing that you paid me to help you do. I don't just want your money. And the BMW, the business model workflow, is the perfect system for women of faith, because you really do want to educate. You really do want to lead. You really do need to sell, and you are created to support, educate, lead, sell, support. In the intro, my proposal to you was that we 10x our 2023 revenue in 2024. What if I told you that I want you to join me on a challenge to get this done? Like, you can take off with this information. I provided it for you, and just go for it. And I want you to, but wouldn't it be fun? Wouldn't it be amazing if we put this BMW in place to be positioned to 10x that 2023 revenue together? And we can do that in a challenge. So I'm inviting you. I planned a 7-day 10x your 2023 revenue challenge. It starts January the 4th. And in 7 days, we are literally going to position ourselves to launch that BMW, the business model workflow, so we can drive all the way to profits, Join me for the challenge. Now, it'll only cost you $7. $7 for 7 days of guidance and support and everything you need to get in position to 10x your 2023 revenue. So here's what you have to do. Click the link in the description. Sign up for the challenge. Once you sign up, I'll send you an email. Then you'll know you are fully registered. The challenge starts January 4th. You only need about 45 minutes per day for the 7 days. And we're going to get this BMW rolling, friend. We're going to get this BMW rolling. Now, once you receive your registration email saying that you are fully registered, the only thing you have to do between the day you registered, which is hopefully tonight, and January 4th, is pray. We are praying that God bless the work of our hands, that God blesses the work of our hands according to Deuteronomy 8:18, where he said he has given us the power to get wealth. So I know that business is not just business for you. You didn't make the money that you made in 2023 just for you to have 50,000 cars. You made it because you understand the work of the kingdom, and it is going to take your business wealth to do the thing that God has created you to do. All right, you got the BMW now. Put it to use. Join the challenge. Let's get this done and do exactly what God created us to do in 2024. You ready, boss lady? Let's do it. See you in the challenge.